Hey guys, welcome to Emergency Management 2. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I know most of you have taken my classes before. There's a couple in here that may have not taken my classes but might know me outside of the emergency management classes, guys. So welcome back. I look forward to teaching you guys this semester. Hopefully you guys are excited to start classes. And yeah, let's get rolling. So you guys know me. A little bit about me, if you have not heard too much before, is obviously I've been in the military now for 20 years, experience as a firefighter. I'm a father. I have 3 children. Yeah, guys, so that's a little bit about me. This is by far one of my favorite classes to teach, if not my favorite class, just because of the amount of information, the topics we're going to cover, and just making you guys better decision makers, better leaders, and whatever career it is that you guys are wanting to pursue. So with that, just know that I'm going to post a weekly video that you guys will be watching. Hopefully you get something out of that. As always, guys, my goal is to make sure that you are walking away from this course better than you started. Hopefully remembering some information, but also being able to apply things to your real life to make sure that you are willing to help other people, to make sure you are better for it. So hopefully out of these 16 weeks, you guys are able to grow as individuals as well. So as always, guys, if you want to print off the syllabus, you can. If you want to save it to your desktop, you can. Just make sure that you're doing the right things so you can stay up on the weekly schedule that we have here in Emergency Management 2. So with that, this is going to be the book that you guys are using for emergency management. Just make sure that you guys are communicating with me. If you have not received the book yet, just let me know. It's not a big deal if you haven't, because I understand mail sometimes is held up, but just make sure that you are communicating, say, hey, my assignment might be a week late or whatever it is. So not a big deal. Just be aware that you need to communicate because the meat and potatoes from this course is out of that book, right? So I've talked about it before, guys. This is an all online class, so there's no attendance that is taken. However, I can see when you access this course. So it's just a matter of make sure that you're staying up on it. If you haven't logged in 7, 10, 14 days, I'll probably shoot you an email saying, hey, are you wanting to take this course anymore? Is there anything I can help you with? I don't want to see you guys not pass this class, and I don't want to see you guys paying for a class that you're not even utilizing. So I'll probably communicate with you if I don't see you accessing the class. Accountability. Guys, this is an all online course. So you have to have yourself accountable. You have to have the internal drive to get online, to post on the discussion board, to do your weekly assignments, whatever that is, guys, hold yourself accountable. I will do the best I can, but at the end of the day, you guys are all adults, and I expect you guys to hold yourself accountable. Preparedness and participation. You guys know that discussion board posts are vital in an all online class. I need full participation from everybody to make sure that we're having good conversations throughout the week, to make sure that you guys are getting to know each other, and to make sure that we're learning from each other as well, because I learn just as much from you guys as maybe and hopefully that you do from me. Communication, as I put in here in the syllabus. Communication is key for me. Life happens, guys. If you need to let me know that something's going to be late, something's going on in your own life, let me know what's going on so I can help you guys. That's all it is, guys. I'm a human being too, right? I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I fail daily in so many things. So just let me know if you're having issues so that way I can help you. Course requirements, right? Course requirements. If you guys want to go to that portion of the syllabus and follow along, chapter summary and assignments. There's 14 total, right? There's 14 total. There's 10 chapters we'll cover, and then 3 additional assignments that we'll do as well. Just make sure you're keeping up to speed on those. There's 25 points each time we do one of those. I'll discuss that here in a minute. The discussion board, as with every class, there's 14 discussion board posts that we'll do worth 25 points each. You'll have a mid-course paper that's worth 100 points. That's covering the first 5 chapters of the Emergency Management 2 course that we'll be doing. And one final project, which is worth 200 points, which is a heavy load in regards to the overall course. So let's make sure we're focusing on that. We have the whole semester to build on that. So every week, you're required to dive into this book unless otherwise noted on the overall syllabus, and we'll cover the actual schedule here in a minute. Every week there's going to be discussion questions based off the chapter that you guys have. The first week there's 2 chapters that we're going to cover. 2 chapters that we're going to cover the very first week, chapters 1 and 2. So make sure you're knocking out both of those in the first week and not falling behind on something like that. Make sure your answers are thorough. I understand that some answers may just be 1 to 2 sentences, but if you can add more to that, please do. That way you're getting the full points. Discussion board post. There's a discussion board every week that I will post on Monday unless otherwise annotated in the actual syllabus, or I email you guys to let you know that there's no discussion board for that following week. Every Wednesday by 11:59 p.m., you guys have a discussion board post that is due, your initial post in response to my post. That is worth 15 points. It's 250 words minimum to meet the criteria. Throughout the week, you will then have to post to five other people's discussion board posts to make sure you're getting all of your points. Don't just click on it and say, yes, I agree, Tim, with what you said. Give them some substance. We learn from each other. I learn from you guys during discussion board posts. So make sure you're giving them all you can in the response that you're giving them. That way you ensure yourself that you're getting full credit. Once again, post by Wednesday. That way people can post to your post, and thus 5 more posts throughout the rest of the week, making sure we're getting those in. The first paper that's due, right, noted in the syllabus after the first 5 chapters, it's of a topic of your choice that you have found interested. It's completely up to you, but it's a topic that you have found interested. If you want to run it by me, that's completely fine. The only thing that you have to run by me is the final paper as far as your topic and what you plan on doing about that. 5 total pages is what it is to include a reference page and a title page. Use the writing lab. Use the writing lab to make sure you're doing it correctly. Follow the APA guidelines and the Blackboard links that you guys have as well to make sure you're following those. I don't expect perfect papers because I can't write a perfect paper right away. I have to have people evaluate my paper and read it as well. Don't just turn in a paper without having someone look at it. This is an upper level class from emergency management. I expect, right, the standards you're holding for yourself higher than what they were in Emergency Management 1. Final paper, right? Final paper. 8 total pages, 6 pages worth of content is what you're going to have. This topic must be approved by me prior to the semester ending. I'll go over when the paper is actually due as well when we get into the actual schedule. 200 points is what that is worth. Make sure you're doing the right things. Make sure you're actually running it by me as far as your topic is concerned. Late assignments, guys. I don't accept late assignments if there's no communication. Don't expect me to grade something if you never told me you were having issues. Never expect me to accept a late assignment if you're not telling me, hey, having issues at work, family problem, whatever that might be. If you communicate with me, I will work with you guys to make sure you're getting everything out of this course. So don't just expect something if you never told me that it's going to be late. Pretty simple, guys, overall. Withdrawal. The withdrawal policy is that you withdraw by April 15th. Guys, there's no need to withdraw from this course unless it's like extenuating circumstances that you're just out of your control. I will work with you the best that I can because I understand just as best as anybody that you guys have a life outside of school. So I will work with you to make sure that you don't have to withdraw from this course, lose money, take a withdrawal, take an incomplete. Let's get through this together, guys. Let's dive into the schedule. So as I said, this first week, chapters 1 and 2, we need to dive into as well as the discussion board post. The first paper is due February 26th. February 26th is the first paper due. That's after the first 5 chapters about you writing something relevant that you thought was interesting in the first couple weeks of the actual course. I will hit on that again just to make sure you guys aren't forgetting, but also make sure that you guys understand what the criteria is for the overall paper as well. Spring break is March 27th. No assignments that week whatsoever. As you see, April 10th, I have a video that I will post that day. Not my video, but an additional video that you guys will watch and comment on. There's a video April 24th and additional case studies on, let's see here, May 1st that you guys will go over as well. The final paper is due May 15th by 11:59 p.m. May 15th, so the start of finals week. Unless noted, there's always a chapter summary, there's always an assignment due, there's always a discussion board, unless noted on the syllabus, guys. And I'm pretty good about communicating that to you all. As I stated before, I will post a video every week to the class. Every week to the class, I will post something about the previous week, about the upcoming week, and maybe just information in general that I feel you guys should know. I take pride in trying to help you guys get future careers, whether it's a law enforcement officer. I've helped people become paramedics, firefighters, whatever that is. I want to make sure you guys are getting the most out of this class, but also utilizing me. I know a couple people. I'm older than most of you. There are some things that I can try to help you with along the way and then learn from the mistakes maybe that I made to make sure that you guys aren't making those as well. Please, guys, reach out to me if you need assistance along the way as far as your career planning, everything like that. So overall, I'll post a video every week, whether one person watches it or all of you watch it. Hey, I'm going to do that every week for you guys just to make sure that you guys are getting something out of it. Usually in the past, I got great responses from it because most teachers, no knock on them, but most teachers that teach an online class aren't posting a weekly video if it's just an online class, right? So I try to incorporate you guys as much as I can to make sure you guys are like, hey, yeah, he probably does care a little bit. He's taking the time out of his day to post a video. He's also making sure that we understand what's going on in the overall coursework as well. So once again, guys, I'm excited to teach this course. I think you guys are going to get a lot out of it. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the most out of me, and you guys are really challenging yourself this semester to grow as a student, to grow as a leader, and to grow as a decision maker. So thanks again for taking this class. I will talk to you guys throughout the semester. Let's have a great week. Let's have a great semester. If you guys need anything from me, just let me know. Stay ready, guys. Talk to you soon.